The deserts of Egypt, with their endless golden sands, have long been a symbol of wealth and grandeur. But beneath this shimmering surface lies a darker story, one of exploitation, suffering, and human resilience. A recent archaeological discovery at the Goza site in Egypt's eastern desert has unveiled the harsh reality faced by miners during the Ptolemaic period 332–30 before the Christian era. Iron shackles, used to chain workers in the gold mines, have been unearthed, providing tangible evidence of forced labor and the brutal conditions endured by those who toiled to extract the precious metal that fueled Egypt's wealth. This discovery is not just a glimpse into the past, it's a stark reminder of the human cost behind the glittering treasures of ancient civilizations. We'll explore the significance of the Goza site, the historical context of Ptolemaic gold mining, and what these findings reveal about the lives of the miners who powered one of the ancient world's most powerful empires. 2,200-year-old shackles discovered at ancient Egyptian gold mine. Egypt's eastern desert has been a source of mineral wealth for millennia. Gold, in particular, was highly prized, not only for its economic value but also for its symbolic importance. It adorned the temples of the gods, the tombs of pharaohs, and the crowns of kings. During the New Kingdom 1500–1000 before the Christian era, gold mining reached its first peak, but it was under the Ptolemaic dynasty that exploitation reached unprecedented levels. The Ptolemies, descendants of one of Alexander the Great's generals, ruled Egypt as pharaohs and needed vast amounts of gold to finance their military campaigns, monumental architecture, and lavish lifestyles. To meet this demand, they established dozens of mining operations across the eastern desert, employing thousands of workers under harsh and often inhumane conditions. Historical accounts, such as those by the Greek historian Agatharchides, describe miners as prisoners of war, slaves, or convicts who were forced to work day and night, often chained and under the watchful eyes of overseers. Until now, these accounts were largely based on written records, but the discovery at Goza provides physical evidence of these practices. The Goza site, located in the eastern desert, has been under excavation since 2020 by a team of French archaeologists. Unlike other mining sites, such as Samet North, which was excavated in 2014 and revealed a highly organized production system with workers confined to dormitories, Goza appears to have been a more complex settlement. The site features streets, residential blocks, administrative buildings, and even baths, suggesting a more diversified social structure. However, the discovery of iron shackles in January 2023 has shed new light on the darker side of life at Goza. Two sets of shackles were found in a metal storage and production area. One set consisted of 7 rings for feet and 2 articulated links, carefully arranged in a pit within a corridor. The other set included 4 links and scattered ring fragments in another room. These shackles, designed exclusively to restrain humans, were fastened around the ankles and could only be removed with external help. The presence of these shackles confirms that at least some of the miners at Goza were forced to work under brutal conditions. Walking with these restraints would have been difficult and exhausting, turning the workday into a constant ordeal. The discovery of ostraca, pottery fragments used for writing, at Goza has provided valuable insights into the daily lives of the miners. Some inscriptions suggest that certain workers were paid, raising questions about the diversity of the labor force. Were some miners free workers, while others were slaves or prisoners? The evidence points to a mixed workforce, with varying degrees of freedom and coercion. The mining process itself was grueling. Workers extracted quartz from the rock, which was then crushed to extract gold. At Samet North, this was done using collective mills, but at Goza, evidence of manual grinding stones suggests a more labor-intensive process. The physical toll of this work is evident in the skeletal remains found at the site, which show signs of malnutrition, repetitive stress injuries, and fractures. The living conditions at Goza were equally harsh, while the presence of baths and administrative buildings suggests some level of organization. The lack of clear confinement areas indicates that the miners were not entirely free to leave. The discovery of shackles further underscores the oppressive nature of their work. The discovery at Goza has also revealed fascinating parallels between Ptolemaic Egypt and ancient Greece. The shackles found at the site are strikingly similar to those discovered at Laurion, a silver mine in Greece where slaves were employed under similar conditions. This suggests that Greek and Macedonian engineers, who accompanied Alexander the Great's conquest of Egypt, brought their mining techniques and labor practices to the region. The quartz crushing techniques used at Samet North also bear similarities to those at Lorient, further highlighting the exchange of knowledge and technology between the two civilizations. This blending of Greek and Egyptian practices under Ptolemaic rule is a testament to the interconnectedness of the ancient world. The discovery of shackles at Goza is a significant milestone in our understanding of ancient labor systems. It confirms that forced labor was a key component of Ptolemaic gold mining, but it also raises questions about the social composition of the mining population. Were some workers paid, while others were chained? How much mobility did they have, and what were their lives like outside the mines? These questions remain unanswered, but ongoing excavations at Goza promise to reveal more clues. With more than half of the site still unexplored, researchers are hopeful that future discoveries will provide a more complete picture of life in Ptolemaic Egypt's gold mines. The findings also have broader implications for our understanding of ancient economies and the human cost of wealth. The gold that adorned the temples and palaces of Ptolemaic Egypt came at a terrible price, paid by the miners who toiled in the shadows. Their story is a reminder that history is not just about the powerful and the privileged, it's also about the marginalized and the forgotten. The discovery of shackled miners at Goza is a powerful reminder of the human cost behind the wealth and splendor of Ptolemaic Egypt. It forces us to confront the darker aspects of history and to remember those whose lives were sacrificed in the pursuit of gold. As we marvel at the golden treasures of the ancient world, let us also remember the men who toiled in the shadows, their stories etched not in gold but in iron and bone. Their legacy is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and a call to reflect on the ethical implications of our own pursuit of wealth.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.